There is a reason you clicked on this message today. Out of all the videos you could have watched, your heart was guided here for a purpose. The angels want you to know that something powerful is unfolding behind the scenes of your life. A connection that has been quiet for a long time is beginning to awaken. The person your soul has been linked to, the one many would call your soulmate, has been carrying thoughts of you much longer than you realize. For months, and for some of you even years, this person has been watching from a distance. Not necessarily through social media or direct observation, but through memories, emotions, and the invisible thread that continues to connect your hearts. While life moved forward and responsibilities demanded attention, there was always a part of them that kept returning to thoughts of you. The angels reveal that your soulmate has not been absent because they lacked feelings. They have been absent because they were waiting for certainty. Deep inside, they knew that reaching out before they were emotionally ready could create confusion instead of happiness. They wanted to come forward when they could offer honesty instead of uncertainty, commitment instead of hesitation, and courage instead of fear. Many nights they found themselves wondering what would happen if they contacted you. Would you answer? Would you still care? Would the connection feel the same? These questions created an invisible barrier that prevented action. Fear has a way of convincing people to remain silent even when their heart desperately wants to speak. But something has changed recently. The angels show a major shift taking place within their spirit. The excuses that once felt convincing no longer hold power. The reasons they used to delay are beginning to disappear one by one. They are realizing that waiting for a perfect situation may cause them to miss a beautiful opportunity. Your soulmate has been learning one important lesson. Some connections are too valuable to leave unexplored. Some people enter your life only once, and when they do, they leave an impact that cannot be replaced. No matter how much time passes, no matter how many distractions appear, the memory of that connection remains alive. The angels want you to understand that this period of silence was never a punishment. It was preparation. While your soulmate was learning lessons about courage, you were learning lessons about self-worth. While they were discovering what truly matters, you were becoming stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. You may have felt lonely at times. You may have wondered why things were taking so long. You may even have questioned whether this connection was real. Yet every challenge you faced was helping you develop the strength needed for the next chapter. Now the energy around this connection feels different. The angels show doors beginning to open where walls once existed. Conversations that seemed impossible are becoming possible. Opportunities that once appeared distant are moving closer. Your soulmate is reaching a point where remaining silent feels harder than speaking the truth. They are beginning to understand that vulnerability is not weakness. It is courage. And courage is exactly what will guide their next steps. The angels encourage you to stay open to unexpected communication. It may not arrive in the way you imagined. It may come through a simple message, an unexpected encounter, or a surprising opportunity that brings your paths together. What matters is not how it arrives, but the sincerity behind it. As this moment approaches, continue focusing on your own growth. Continue building your dreams. Continue choosing happiness. The more you align with your highest self, the stronger this connection becomes. The angels want you to remember one final truth today. The waiting season is not forever. Every chapter eventually turns, every storm eventually passes, and every soul eventually reaches the lessons it came here to learn. Your soulmate has been waiting for the perfect moment to reach out, and according to the energy surrounding this message, that moment is much closer than either of you realize. And when that moment finally arrives, you may be surprised by how natural it feels. What once seemed impossible will suddenly appear simple. The distance, the silence, and the uncertainty that occupied so much space in your mind will begin to fade as clarity takes its place. The angels show that your soulmate is moving closer to a realization that cannot be ignored. Their heart has been trying to guide them toward this truth for a long time, and now they are finally listening. There is a strong indication that your soulmate has recently been reflecting on choices they made in the past. They have been looking back at moments they wish they had handled differently. This reflection is not meant to fill them with regret. Instead, it is helping them gain wisdom. Sometimes people need time to fully understand the value of a connection. Sometimes they must experience other situations before they recognize what was truly meaningful all along. The angels reveal that your soulmate has been noticing signs as well. Certain memories seem to appear out of nowhere. Certain songs remind them of emotions they thought they had buried. Certain conversations and experiences keep leading their thoughts back to you. These are not random events. They are gentle reminders from the universe, encouraging them to pay attention to what their heart has been trying to say. At the same time, you may notice your own intuition becoming stronger. Trust those feelings. Trust the inner knowing that cannot always be explained by logic. The soul often recognizes movement before the mind understands what is happening. If you feel that something significant is approaching, there may be a reason for that feeling. The angels also encourage patience during this final stage of the journey. When something beautiful is close, people sometimes become anxious and begin forcing outcomes. They start checking constantly for signs, searching for answers, and worrying about every detail. But true faith means remaining calm even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Your soulmate is being guided toward honesty. The fears that once seemed overwhelming are becoming smaller each day. Their confidence is growing. Their understanding is deepening. Most importantly, their willingness to take action is increasing. This is creating momentum that did not exist before. Remember that every meaningful relationship begins with a single step. One message, one conversation, one moment of courage. The angels show that a door is preparing to open, and when it does, it has the potential to create a powerful shift in both of your lives. Until then, continue shining your light. Continue loving yourself. Continue believing that good things are possible. The universe is often working behind the scenes in ways that cannot be seen until the perfect moment arrives. And according to the angels, the chapter you have been waiting for is no longer a distant possibility. It is becoming a reality, one step at a time. And the energy surrounding your connection is growing stronger with every passing day. As this energy continues to build, the angels want you to release any remaining doubts that may still be living in your heart. Doubt often creates resistance, and resistance can prevent you from fully receiving the blessings that are trying to enter your life. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Allow yourself to imagine a future filled with understanding, peace, and genuine connection. Your soulmate is approaching a turning point. They are beginning to realize that some feelings do not disappear simply because time passes. Real connections leave lasting impressions, and the bond they feel with you has remained stronger than they expected. The more they try to understand their emotions, the clearer the truth becomes. The angels are surrounding this connection with positive energy, encouraging healing where healing is needed and clarity where confusion once existed. Trust that every piece is moving into place exactly as it should. What once felt delayed is now gaining momentum. Very soon, you may find yourself looking back at this moment and understanding why everything happened the way it did. The waiting, the lessons, and the growth all served a purpose. A new chapter is drawing near, and the angels want you to welcome it with faith, confidence, and an open heart, knowing that something beautiful may be just around the corner.